Well, you recognise him, I know, but he's definitely on view today. The top scorer in the league, and it's live. Alan Smith is with me. I'm Martin Tyler. Delighted to have your company for this match today. Let's hear about Alan Smith on Lokomotiv Moscow.
Bit disappointed in many ways, isn't it, in terms of their position? Yes, they are in a European spot, but they were hoping for much bigger things this season. Maybe they can achieve it still.
Well, they come here, the visitors, with this wonderful defensive record. Actually, it is the best defensive record in the division.
It's a wonderful asset to have, isn't it, on the road, coming to a ground like this and to know that you really have got a good defence.
His last season in the game, possibly.
And once your reactions slow down, I mean, it's such an integral part of the position, and he feels maybe that he's not what he was.
The line-up for the home side. I think that back four is really important for them. They've got to be strong and solid, but they've got a bit of protection, haven't they?
They have. They should have more than enough. I mean, they're all good defenders in their own rights, but in front of them, they've got players who are going to be working really hard. Whether they can be a...
Shots on here. He scored! Fantastic start. Really quick off the blocks here. And they've given themselves a terrific boost for what lies ahead. Well, they call it his weaker side. Not too weak, that.
Didn't look that way, did it, Martin? He took a little chance there, and he's really been rewarded for it.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. Can really get at the opposition here. Has a go here. Oh, that's an absolutely stunning strike.
I cannot believe he took that on, Martin. It stunned me, and it certainly stunned the keeper.
Well, they'll be showing that over and over again. That's a great goal. From that range, terrific.
Oh, he's really connected with that perfectly, and that's flown off his boot past the keeper. Miles out he was.
He certainly did. Great strike.
Oh, he's loving it, the manager. He's seeing his team playing really well, just what he was asking for.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Plenty of width for the team to attack into. He's got the technique to deal with the press. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. Got past him. And now the shot! That's a wonderful save at full stretch. And a corner given by the referee. Corner played into the middle. They've gone wide. Chance to get the ball in the box. Closing him down. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Krychowiak. Jefferson Farfan. Oh, he could be in. Shot on! And he scores! 3 of the best. He's made them pay, and that completes a wonderful hat-trick. What a day he's having. 3 goals now.
He's been a thorn in the side of the opposition all match, and he thoroughly deserves that hat-trick.
I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Striding forward, purposefully. Now, can he take them on? He's got his shot off now. What a goal! It's a really good goal from a player who prefers it with the other foot.
He does. It drives me mad sometimes when players won't take a chance on the weaker side. So fair play to him for doing that.
One team really on their game today, the other very off colour. I think, Alan, the home team need a win. A couple of draws in their last 2 games. That's slightly unsatisfactory.
Yeah, and I think they do need that win just to give them a bit of confidence, which they've been lacking over the last 2.
He might be through. And shoots! And they managed to score.
The job is partially done through to the knockout stages, but they want top spot in the group. We'll have all the action here on EA TV. Well, you do have to deal with rain quite a bit as a resident of Munich, and that is the case tonight. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary box, and I'm joined for commentary by Lee Dixon. And we've got Champions League group stage action to look forward to. It is Bayern Munich up against Lokomotiv Moscow.
Well, thank you, Derek. With the visitors already qualified for the knockout stages, I'm pretty sure they'll want to come into the Lions' Den and pinch top spot. Let's see how it goes, Derek. I'm looking forward to it. I'm pretty sure you are too.
Here's the initial 11 for Bayern. Can they take the lead? That will give them quite the lift. An early opening goal lead.
Well, you always want to start quickly, and there's certainly a quick start there. What a finish. Well, I just love to look at perfect technique, and you won't get any better than this. It's just a dream strike. Brilliant, brilliant effort.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. The opening goal of the game then. Tolisso. This is Robert Lewandowski. This is Coman. Possession regained by Niklas Süle. Superb. Lewandowski. He has been deemed to be offside, not by much, Lee.
Brilliant, brilliant officiating, that is. Look at that, spot on.
Well, I arrived tonight on the train with some of the visiting supporters, and they know that their heroes have performed well away from home, perhaps surprising a few people in the process. Either way, And he's broken free! Can he beat the goalkeeper? And a goal!
Well, just look at this. They all back off him, and he takes the advantage. He goes through 1, 2, 3. In the end, it's a wonderful solo goal.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. So 2-0 now. Goretzka. This is Robert Lewandowski. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Now, what can he do here? Truly magnificent from Neuer.
Oh, it's brilliant. Brilliant goalkeeping.
And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. Over it comes. Keeper did his job to begin with. This is Robert Lewandowski. Gnabry with it. Leon Goretzka. Lewandowski now. Given away by Bayern Munich. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. And Thiago. Let's see what he has. Oh, he's through here. Only the keeper to beat. And this time, it's in. Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Serge Gnabry. Well, great read there to intercept. I must say, no shortage of space. And they've only gone and applied that finishing touch.
Hit the target, tick, power, tick, goal, tick.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Lewandowski now. Gnabry with it. This is Thiago. Serge Gnabry. Here is Thiago. Bayern have given it away. Well, let's see, does he mean business? And it might be. And in it goes!
Well, as we see from the replay, the keeper's got no chance. It's all about the strike, all about the power. He does everything right. Head down, back of the net.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. This is Robert Lewandowski. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. Lewandowski. Well, half-time it is, and no surprise at all to see that they're currently in line to grab top spot this evening.
Yeah, they've really took this group by the scruff of the neck. Everything's gone right for them. They could qualify with games to spare. Might be a good opportunity to bring a few subs.
Given this man's Champions League goal-scoring exploits, all eyes will be focused on him. Can he add to his total? We'll find out next on EA TV. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary box by Lee Dixon. And it's Manchester United in the driving seat as they look to confirm their place in the next round of the Champions League. It is Lokomotiv Moscow versus Manchester United. And behind it's gone for a corner. The initial 11 today for the hosts. And this is a formation most people in the game are very familiar with nowadays.
Yeah, most coaches are adopting this formation. What it does give you is two holding players in front of the back four to protect them, but it also gives you three supporting players to that central striker.
That will give them quite the lift. An early opening goal lead.
Well, you always want to start quickly, and there's certainly a quick start there. What a finish. Well, here's the replay. I'm sure the keeper will be looking at his defenders, but what can they do? It's a lovely strike off his laces in the back of the net.
And on aggregate here, 4-1 is how it stands. Read it superbly to take back possession. Almost his second goal of this match, but the goalkeeper had his own views on that subject.
Well, he'd be looking for a brace, the striker, not to be on that occasion.
Teammates could potentially join in. Oh, surely. Terrific block there. Diogo Dalot. Van de Beek. Krychowiak. It's going to be United's free kick. Martial. Diogo Dalot on the ball. Well, couldn't keep it. Now, what could he... And he's broken free. Can he beat the goalkeeper? And the ball is in the net.
The crowd have gone crazy, and quite rightly so. What a finish that is. Well, look at it again. I do question the defenders, but let's give credit to him. What a wonderful solo effort. And he still has the presence of mind to finish it off. What a brilliant solo goal.
The aggregate lead is 4-2. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Carrying a genuine threat here. And a goal here. They've given themselves a chance, but need one more goal to force extra time. A festival of goals when you look at the aggregate score, 4-3. Moving through the gears. Sensational goalkeeping from David De Gea. And that's a corner. He's driven in the corner. Betwixt and between that clearance. Well, let's see what he has in store for them. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Tonio Garcia. Now, can he make this move count? Under real pressure defensively. And a goal it is. And what a significant one. They're locked together again. You just can't divide these two teams. And extra time, a real possibility. Well, what an enthralling tie this has been. And an aggregate score befitting it, 4-4. Krychowiak. He's going forward well here. He's in with a chance. And a goal! Well, as neutrals, we've been spoiled in this tie. 9 goals already, 5-4 on aggregate. Under Herrera. Well, they are on the wrong end of the scoreline. But Lee, your overall thoughts on their current situation?
Well, United find themselves still very much in this game. Such fine margins, isn't there, between success and failure at this level. They need to stick to the game plan and hope it turns around in the second half.
Not messing around with that clearance. Is he going to punish them here? In full control of the ball here. It is a fruitful forward run. Oh, he's knocking on the door. The object of the exercise is to keep them out. Back from the byline. And putting his body on the line. The referee has given a corner. Corner kick played in. And a no-nonsense clearance. Well, the managers will now... So the Champions League round of 16, second leg. The second half is underway. Krychowiak. Tonio Garcia. He has plenty of support. Playing with purpose and control. Is it going to be? And they've only gone and applied that finishing touch. Well, both sides know how to finish. 6-4 on aggregate here. Pogba has it. Diogo Dalot on the ball. Paul Pogba. Ander Herrera. Anthony Martial.